This is Tank's Vlog for June 3rd, 2019, wrapping up today in sports. Well, it was fun while it lasted, Toronto. But it looks like the Warriors have taken over the NBA Finals. The Raptors had a chance to go back to Oakland up 2-0. And they blew it. Came out flat in the third quarter. Didn't score for nearly 7 minutes, as the Warriors went on an 18-0 run to take control of the game. Toronto did try to get back into it, but Andre Iguodala's three-pointer with 5.9 seconds left sealed the win, as the ending a 10-0 run by the Raptors that enabled them to cut a 12-point deficit to 2. Now it goes to Oakland. Kevin Durant looks like he could be coming back for Game 3. And you know how this script goes. Now, the only thing the Warriors have to worry about now is Klay Thompson. He didn't look too good, as he was a big factor, scoring 25 points before he left with a sore hamstring. Now, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Thompson in regards to Game 3, which will not be played for another... When is... The staggeredness of these NBA Final games is getting ridiculous. But they won't begin playing that until Wednesday. But like I said, we've seen this script. We know how it's going to end. It's going to be the Warriors in 5. So, it was nice to think that Toronto had a chance. But you know what's going to happen in Oakland. Every whistle's going to go the Warriors' way. It's just, this is the NBA. And if it wasn't for that just brain cramp at the beginning of the third quarter, Toronto could have really made this thing interesting, going up 2-0. But I don't see how they win one in Toronto. In Oakland, I just don't see it. Well, we'll see. Meanwhile, the Mets. It feels like a cycle now with the Mets. Play one good game, get a win. Play a second game where you play good and you blow because your bullpen fucking sucks. And then, in the finale of the series, you go down feebly. You play like a dead team, a bunch of zombies, and the manager's in the dugout going, hee hee, you know why he hit that? This motherfucker, Mickey Callaway, is laughing at his team getting its ass kicked. Ask me this. We have Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick. This man has a sourpuss on his face with 1 second left in the Super Bowl and his team kneeling on the fucking ball. Or... I cannot take this motherfucking manager anymore. They're never going to fire him either, because you got owners who are a bunch of schemers, Ponzi schemers. You got a general manager that's a con man and fucked this team up royally. The damage that Brody Van Wagenen did will be felt for the next 30 years at Citi Field as Jared Konelnik becomes the all-time greatest player in Mariner history. As Robinson Cano makes you wish Robbie Alomar was out there. Robinson Cano. By next year, we'll be batting 150, 80 errors, 1 home run, 1 RBI. But all that matters is It doesn't matter if you can play. All that matters is you were once represented by CAA. And you got a manager that just no accountability anywhere on any level. And Jerry's familiar. You fucking suck. Now they come home, and it's gonna be more fucking misery. Another June swoon. I predict they won't win more than 10 games in June. Over. Season dead. Finished. Red Sox salvaged the finale of their 3 games in the Bronx as David Price ended a personal losing streak at Yankee Stadium. Price pitched well as the Red Sox got the big hits when they need it. Clint Frazier misplayed a ball in right field as they held off a late Yankee rally, winning 8-5. But the Yankees have now won 9 consecutive series and have a 9-game in the loss column lead over the Red Sox. Although right now the Rays still are in second place, 2 games back. The Rays, meanwhile, were beaten 9-7 by the Twins, who just happened to be the best team in the American League at 40-18, believe it or not. Twins are going to run away with the Central. Goodbye, Cleveland. Maybe you shouldn't have got rid of Chief Wahoo. Giants are getting hot just in time to play the Mets, as Brandon Crawford hit 2 home runs. Watch them stay red hot and sweep the Mets in Citi Field. Max Scherzer beat the Reds 4-1 as the Nationals and struck out a season-high 15 for Washington in that one. It was the Braves 7-4 winners over the Tigers. It was the Brewers doubling up the Pirates 4-2. White Sox 2-0 winners over the Indians as Lucas Gallardo was dominant again. Indians now below 500. Cardinals got a great start from Adam Wainwright. Despite 7 walks, struck out 8 and allowed just 1 run as the Cardinals won 2-1. Rangers 5-1 winners over the Royals. Rockies 5-1 winners over the Blue Jays. Dodgers complete a 3-game sweep of the Phillies with an 8-0 win. Astros improved to 40-20 with a win over the A's, 6-4. It was the Angels plastering the Mariners, 13-3, as Albert Pujols is moving up the home run ladder with career homers 643 and another 5 RBI. And the Marlins beat the Padres 9-3. Today's 3 stars are Klay Thompson, who had 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists before exiting with a hamstring injury. Adam Wainwright, who didn't allow an earned run, only allowed 2 hits, though 7 walks, kind of sloppy in that, right? And Albert Pujols of the Angels, who is having a pretty good year. A little bit of a resurgence for Albert. Today's birthday shout-out goes to probably the only Devil defenseman who had a pulse last year, Sami Vatanen, who turns 28. And we take a look back to 1888, when the poem Casey at the Bat was first published in the San Francisco Examiner. Check out the story behind the legendary poem at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives, and the Mets are killing me.